The Big Bang Theory has become one of the most iconic sitcoms of the 21st century. Since its debut in 2007, the show captured the imaginations of millions with its quirky cast of characters, scientific references, and unique blend of humor. Following its end in 2019 after 12 successful seasons, it left a lasting impact on both popular culture and the landscape of television sitcoms. Yet the show's influence doesn't end with its conclusion. The Big Bang Theory has spawned not one, but two spin-offs. Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory's latest successor, which promises to break a major trend that has defined all three shows to this point. One of the most defining aspects of The Big Bang Theory, as well as Young Sheldon, has been the intricate dynamic between the characters, particularly the intellectual and emotional interplay of its primary characters. Each show has drawn on a distinctive balance of quirky genius, social awkwardness, and personal development, creating a delicate dance between science, relationships, and humor. But in its latest spin-off, there is a notable shift in the formula that has been maintained for nearly 2 decades. The importance of the central group. To understand the significance of this trend, it is essential to examine what has made The Big Bang Theory and its predecessor, Young Sheldon, so popular. Both series focus on a group of misfit geniuses, their eccentricities, and their attempts to navigate the normal world. The core group, Sheldon Cooper, Leonard Hofstadter, Penny, Howard Wolowitz, and Raj Koothrappali, served as the crux of the show's humor and drama. Their intellectual pursuits were juxtaposed against their often awkward interactions with the world around them. What made this setup particularly compelling was the slow-burning evolution of these characters, their relationships, and their sense of self. Viewers watched as the intellectual elite learned the value of emotional intelligence and personal connection. Young Sheldon followed a similar format. While it focused on Sheldon as a young boy growing up in Texas, the show still placed significant emphasis on his relationship with his family, particularly his mother Mary, his brother Georgie, and his twin sister Missy. The spin-off, while lighter in tone and framed as more of a family sitcom than its predecessor, was still built around the same narrative of eccentric genius navigating the world around him. But these shows, both in their original and spin-off forms, were defined by a sense of camaraderie. In both The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, the central group dynamic was what sustained the series, often driving emotional and comedic storylines. This trend of group-centered plots helped foster viewer engagement and the long-term success of both shows. There was an unspoken understanding that each character's journey was tied to the development and success of the others. The 18-year trend, the centrality of the ensemble. From the beginning, The Big Bang Theory distinguished itself as a show that was not just about a single character, but about a group of people. While Sheldon may have been the primary focus of attention, the show's success was built upon the dynamic interplay between all the central characters. The series invested significant time into showcasing their individual growth, but also how they all supported one another in their shared moments of triumph and failure. It was a tight-knit group, and whether it was through their scientific adventures or personal misadventures, this sense of ensemble was what made the show truly work. Young Sheldon followed this same formula, albeit on a smaller scale, as Sheldon's family took center stage and acted as the emotional backbone of the show. This ensemble-driven storytelling also became an integral part of the Big Bang universe. The overarching idea was that it wasn't just about one person's intellectual brilliance or personal growth. It was about the way that brilliance interacted with and complemented the personalities of those around them. Characters such as Leonard, Penny, and even secondary characters like Amy and Bernadette each had their own arcs and development, contributing to the overall progression of the series. It was clear that for both The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, success was built on the relationships between the main characters. The intellectual pursuits, awkward social interactions, and emotional developments were all entwined in a symbiotic dance of personalities, making each episode an intricate mosaic of humor and heart. The ensemble itself was the primary driver of the show's success and what made it resonate with audiences. The new spinoff, a shift in focus. Now, as The Big Bang Theory ventures into the territory of its new spinoff, something seems different. The new spinoff, rumored to center on one of the beloved secondary characters from the original,